Hey guys, Jason Abrams coming to you from the Win-Win Studios. Hi, how you doing? So this is that moment where you stop everything else that you're doing, which I know is asking a ton, because we're going to spend some time together today. And the reason is I'm going to teach you how to teach mortgage hacks. And this is why this is so important. You see, when polled, buyers say the number one thing that they're worried about is the current real estate interest rate environment. The second most important thing that they're worried about is the future interest rate environment. And sellers say the exact same things. And so we wanted to write a course that would be so timely that all of you would rush to go teach this in your market centers. And that's what this is intended to do. I want to take you through this course, and I want to talk to you about what our thinking was, why we wrote it the way that we did, and then help you understand some of these different sections so that you can get up and teach this on your training calendars. That's the intention. So before we start, there's a couple of things. Number one, I want you all to know that you're phenomenal educators. And I only say that because there's a group of you that are your own worst enemies in your head, and you think, I'm not good at teaching. You're great at teaching. How do I know that? To teach is human. You see, you've been teaching your whole lives. Every time you make somebody better, which is pretty much what you all do for a living, you're teaching. When you raised your kids, you were teaching. When you go out and you try to influence, one-on-one conversation, you're teaching. The only nuance here is you're going to be doing it in front of a classroom. But understand, all they are just people. That's it. So you're already a great educator, so you don't have to worry about that. Number two, understanding the content. That's what we're going to do together. So you can pretty much check that off your list. You're going to get it as we go. Number three, the time to do it. Now, I know this is a sensitive one, especially with our team leaders, because y'all do so many things. But I got to tell you, you lead a market center from the classroom. You see, if you make your day set up so that you're answering individual questions to everybody, you're going to find really quickly that you have no time for any of the things you actually want to be doing. And so Gary said to me, Jason, the key to running a market center is to have the most powerful educational calendar. And I said, well, what does that mean? He said, that means that it's filled with two things. Number one, all of the timely content. What's the most important timely content that's needed in your marketplace? By the way, it's mortgage hacks. Number two, it's the timeless. You see, the timeless are things like Quantum Leap or ESO or FSO. It's the things that the foundation of our lives and our business careers are built on. A good training calendar is going to have both the timely and the timeless. One exercise that I really like is sitting down with my training calendar for the month and in one color highlighting all the timely classes and in another color highlighting all the timeless classes. If there was a third color, it would be for all your compliance stuff. And then asking the question, is there a real balance here? Because here's the thing, you can teach people how to lead generate all day long. But if you didn't teach the timeless Quantum Leap course, they might not have a big enough why to be willing to take a timely course and then actually go out and lead generate. That's what I mean when I say we have to have a foundation. So today we're going to do mortgage hacks. So what do you need specifically right now? Well, if you're like me, you like to have a printed copy, I might have that in front of me. You can also have your digital copy up. Number two, you're going to want to have a pen. And you might want to take notes in the margins, but these pages are pretty full, so you might want to have another notebook with you. Number three, it's great to have somebody else in the room. You see, learning how to teach as an individual is fantastic, but if you have a swim buddy on this thing and you bring a partner and you both learn this content and you both maybe co-teach it together, you'll have somebody who will pick up some of the nuance that you might miss. And the last thing is, look, if you're going to spend this time with me and you're going to do this, actually be here with me. I know that's hard, but close the Insta Twitter and the face pages and the MySpace and get rid of your email and put your phone on silent and really be here with me, because I'm not going to waste your time. You see, the true time waste would be going through this whole thing, coming out on the other end, having multitasked all the way through it and not being any better off than you were before you started the video. I don't want that for you. Instead, I want you to focus, block this time, learn this content, and then I want you to go teach it and change people's lives. All right, so you're either pressing pause right now or you're going to the next video. One of the two is going to be true. Get your life together, get all the things that you need. In a minute, we're going to come back and we're going to teach the Mortgage Hacks Playbook.